I'm now the proud owner of a GTR V-Spec R33. Alright, I'm now the proud owner of half an R33 GTR.
Exactly, well, I'm pretty sure at the start of this video we were standing at the back of my Skyline using a forklift. Now we're standing at the back of a Skyline GT-R using a forklift. Obviously I've torn the arse end off my Skyline. I feel like the easiest way to fix it was to get another Skyline. Little did I expect that I'd end up with the back of a GT-R. So the back of the GT-R is basically a wide body kit for a GTST, but it's real, it's metal. I know it's already been cut in half, but it's kind of crazy as a GT-R, and I'm about to cut it up even more. I'm not going to do a full proper unpick and then weld it onto my Skyline. It's got to be kind of a quick, rough job. Let's start cutting, I think. Alright, sorry, I don't have my microphone today, but yeah, GT-R rear end. So basically this body line through here does not exist on the GTST, and as you can see, if I'm looking straight down at this, it's another 20 mil, 25 mil maybe. It's like a wide body kit here at the wheel arch. So you can buy over fenders, which is what I had, fiberglass things to replicate that, but now we've got it in metal. And you know what you can do with metal, right? You can pump them out. You can roll the guards on the bad boy. I sold my really big wheels recently. I wish I didn't. But anyway, I don't really have a game plan yet, but I'm kind of thinking to start, we just cut it through here. Cut it through here. Cut it through here. This still exists on the Skyline I've got, so I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Obviously I need to cut them wheel arches out, that battery tray out, kind of through here somewhere. Keep this, but get rid of that. Cut through here, cut through there, unpick the windows. I doubt I'm going to go all the way into here with the door jamb, so I might cut it maybe just down here for now, and then I'll maybe try to weld it in this gap here. I'm not sure if it's a good quality that I like to have a go at everything myself, or a bad one in times like this, because I've got no idea what I'm doing, but I'm not paying someone to do it. I'm just going to give it a go and figure it out as I go. We'll get some sort of back end on the car and she'll be right. I'm also going to try and get like this floor and inner bit out in one piece, because lucky for me I've got a fair bit of storage at work that I can use, and like them pins there hold the rear subframe on, so if I ever wanted to go like independent rear suspension or like Skyline rear end on a car, I kind of have a floor cut here now that I can use. That's pretty cool. I've never used one of them before.
What, a drill?
No, spot. A spot weld bit. What did we last record? Nothing. I bought the rear half of a Nissan GT-R. I now own half of an R33 GT-R. And we're using it to fix that thing because the back fell off. Is my GT-R worth more or less now? Well, we got the bit we want to keep off. Bit of cleaning up to do, and then we'll do our first test fit.
Yeah, baby. Jesus. In other good, exciting news, look at that. My fiberglass went off. Bloody champion. Chicken pasta soup, baby. Got our mini guards off. Almost ready to slot it on.
So then that just sits on there, you know?
You're recording?
Yeah.
We pulled the windows out. Why did we pull the windows out? Because we got our GTR half cut, all cut away from the rest of the floor. And what we're thinking about doing is using these spot welds so that we can kind of seamlessly have this tied onto the new car. So I'm not cutting that off there, I'm just gonna clamshell it on top. Do all these spotties, and here we'll do spotties along the door. And we're just about ready for our first test. Just about ready for our first test fit.
Oh, it looks mint from back here. It looks good from back here.
We're almost there.
Back to the hatch.
It's kind of a crazy sight, man. Hopefully my hatchback won't be a hatchback anymore. Alright, like 2 hours later. We're not there yet, but we're getting somewhere. It's been on and off about 1,000 times. Just trimming little bits and bobs. Current problem is this is like binding up under here. I don't really want to cut any more out of there, but we still need to go forward like, not 10 mil, like 5 mil. Just got to keep finessing it. There's some very ugly bits going on in here. If it's on there, it's on there. That's all we care about.
Clearance lock there. Good. Miles. Miles of clearance.
We need to roll a lip.
Do we need a what?
Roll this lip on this.
Bro, yeah, we're gonna pump the fuck out of them. We got the fucking professional panel beater, making sure we're doing an alright job. Have to remind him it's a drift car, but he give thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, done. Welder on.
Oh,
yeah,
we
baby.
We've got Sikaflex.
Hammer coatings, paint, with some elite clear, primer filler, silver, blue, reducer, hardener, everything. They sent it over to us. Think we can make this car look good with a bit of that jam or what?
Sounds like a good mob to be dealing with.
Yeah. Oi Nick, do I technically own a GTR now?
50% of one.
50% sounds better.
Yeah. Probably, it's probably more like 30%, but I'll take it. $1,000 bloody silicon gun. Oh, geez, I don't know how to write. So now when someone crashes it and pulls it apart in 100 years, they'll know who fucking done this monstrosity of a job.
Nice.
Oh, we missed putting the final thing on. Where'd you get it?
Half and half.
Oh, tires. Fucking thinking.
Do them, then move this clamp down to the next spot. So you do 1, 2.
Well, it's fucking with me already.
First one.
She's coming together, boys. She's bloody coming together. Smile.
Cheese.
Alright, been a bit busy, bit going on. The car now has a rear end, it's all welded on. I jacked it up at the back, at the same time crossing my fingers, hoping the thing wouldn't crumble or fall apart, and I picked up the car, no worries. So I'm pretty stoked on that. We welded it down on the windows here. As you can see, we've got a bit of a join here with some bob, but that's fine. Welded all the boot floor, etc. together. No pretty welds, it's all a bit rush, but you know, it's got a rear end again. That's a huge step compared to where we were 4 or 5 days ago. A few massive shout outs. Shout out to my partner Madison, because we've been here till about 6 PM the last few nights. So she's been toughing it out for us at home, keeping the fort in check, looking after the little one. Our time frame has shortened from 20 days to next Tuesday, because the paint booth we're going to hire, the guy's going to Japan. And he's like, yeah, come in the night before I leave, it's fine, we'll get you in. What a legend. Thank you, Connor. So we're just going to do a bit of wet on wet, you know, just to cover up these bog holes. We'll be able to get a nice even coat on it with the paint if we do a bit of wet on wet primer. So it is what it is, it's fine. Also shout out to Nick, who came and helped out on Saturday. Shout out to Chris, who's been putting in big hours on this thing for me. Absolute legend. Couldn't do it without you guys, honestly. Like, having some support for something like this is much needed. Appreciate your friends, because they're the real MVPs. Because time is a ticking, there's another body kit and stuff that I wanted to paint. We repaired all this one and slapped it together, but we've got more stuff sort of coming. But we're not going to be able to get it painted this time. So what we're actually going to do is just slap this car together and paint it all together. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave it here with the car looking at like this. It doesn't look like much right now to me, because I've been looking at it for days, but compared to what we started with, this is a massive improvement. So thank you for watching. We've got a GTR rear end on my drift car. I'm going to try and not crash hit my drift car again. I can't even remember what we recorded. But I just want to say, if you're still here listening to this, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. It means the world to me that you watch this sort of stuff. And this is my drift car. So if you're still here watching, it's kind of crazy, because the last drifting thing I did got like 1 or 2% of the views as my rusty goodness. This isn't rusty goodness, but you get a lot of fun out of it, so, you know. Another thank you goes to Hammer Coatings. We didn't get to use their products yet. I'm going to split this one up. I'm going to get a video out this week, and then
we'll get another video next week of us finalising this thing and painting it. And the reason we're doing all this in such rush is we've got competition. So Australian Drift Club is hosting their Super Drift New South Wales Drift competition. I thought, why not? Let's jump in, have a bit of fun. It's at Sydney Motorsport Park on the 23rd of August. Spectators can come. You can buy tickets on the Australian Drift Club website. And then also I've entered Rev GP, which is September. I'm going to butcher this. The date will be on screen right now. Maybe even the post that they made. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Rev GP is just the best competition event of the year. Like, keep drifting fun, do drifting for fun. I get it, grassroots guys hate competition, etc. If you're a grassroots guy or whatever, come do Rev GP, because the layouts they do, the judging criteria, etc. You know, it's about style. It is the best frigging comp in Australia, hands down. All right. So last time, first, second, third, and fourth were all inline sixes. 2 RBs, 2 JZs, inline turbo sixes singing off their heads. Hectic. All right, that's enough about that. I don't know what else to talk about. Thank you for watching. Hooked on Rust. My name's Matt. Thank you guys for being here. See you next time.
Just editing this thing, and I forgot to make the little special clip I had planned, but it was just to shout out my old boy. Thank you, mate. He's given us a big hand in painting this thing. Couldn't have got it done without him, so now I've got to go down there and help him fix his hot rod. So if you want to see a bit of that, let me know. Dodge Tudor with the 393 Cleveland in it. Thing's pretty rowdy. We call it the cobweb coffin, and you'll probably see why.